can I say to you three, Stacy and Kim and Liz, we've worked together so many years now. We've grown gray hairs together. We've been through life's ups and downs and watched Garland transform from a place with no inclusion to mostly full inclusion. We have traveled and hung out and laughed and cried and helped each other stay in this job when things got rough. We've been neighbors and friends and traveled all over the place and had, you know, lots of fun in many different ways. And I can't believe that you guys are leaving. I will miss you so much. I'm sure we'll keep in touch. Liz, I'll see you around the neighborhood. And I wish you all the best and hope you have so much fun and wake up really late every morning and don't even think about a single piece of paperwork or data or anything like that at all. Just have fun and drink your coffee slowly and whatever else you may choose to drink. Hope to see you and congratulations to you all. Bye.
Hi, Miss Davis, this is Ross. I just want to say congratulations and I hope you have a wonderful life, like they always say. I just want to say thank you for a wonderful 5 years. I've known you. You were so warm and caring and loving. I enjoy your sense of humor. You were a big part of what Garland is all about families, about getting together and being a team. I enjoyed so much about you, and also this incident when we were at the Christmas party. We had a great time together. We danced, we had a few drinks. You were very fun. I know that you've always been fun. You've always been a big part of the Garland way. So I just want to also say that I pray and also hope that all their dreams that you are wanting to happen on your retirement, it does come true. And I also want to say that we all going to miss you, and hopefully we'll see you visiting once in a while. So take care of yourself. Enjoy. Your husband did a great job on a WISN Teacher of the Year. He was, and what he all said about you was what you're all about of a Teacher of the Year is. Thank you so much, and take care, and love you. Bye.
Mary, I've come to share a few of my memories with you that I've had from over the years. The first thing I want to say, and I mentioned this at the retirement dinner also, is that you've always had a very cheery and happy attitude, and no matter what the situation, even very serious situations, you were always able to look at the bright side of whatever the situation was. Always made me laugh, sometimes made me wonder, but always made me laugh. So that's one thing I want to share. Second thing is, when we taught together in 3rd grade, I remember there was one point in time when you were teaching a math lesson, and it was investigations. And investigations was a very nebulous type of math curriculum. Many times didn't lead to, wasn't sure where it led to. But on this particular time, Daryl Smith and I were sitting, and you were teaching. We were kind of with the kids, helping the kids. And you went through this entire lesson, the whole lesson, and by the end of it, kind of stood there, and then you looked at us, and you looked at the kids, and you looked back at us and said, what was that all about? And it just made us both burst out laughing, because indeed, many of the lessons were like that, where we couldn't figure things out. But it was just Lizzie. It was a Lizzie moment. And lastly, I want to share something with you that you used to share with me every day, right after the kids left from school. And it's a song, and it's I believe a Sinatra song. I'm going to try to do it the way you did it. Probably won't do well. It's 2:45, no one in the place but you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. And I can't remember the rest. But every day, right after the kids left, you would greet me with that song, and it makes me laugh, and it makes me think of you whenever I think of Frank Sinatra. So I wish you the best. I know that you'll have great adventures because you have that positive spirit, and I hope you keep in touch, and we'll Facebook, okay?
Guess who, Liz? Guess who?
Hello, Liz. Liz, congratulations on your impending retirement. You have earned it. Hopefully, You will have something to entertain yourself and do not drive Laura and Dwight crazy. Sorry I missed your retirement party. I was busy returning from Iceland. I have plenty of memories of working with you at Garland. Some of the highlights were spring fling, Marina Lee, and taking field trips together. How can I forget our morning MTEA meetings at Serb Hall? Taking EPS classes with and without Stacy was also entertaining. Some highlights include you coming to class and rearranging the girls in front of me. When I said something, you just said I was part of the crew. Canoeing on the Milwaukee River with Stacy and me was entertaining as you took notes of water drains and possible pollution sites. I don't think you were too excited to be sitting in the middle without a paddle. Remember the time we were on Lake Superior out in a two-person kayak? I certainly do. The best thing about the experience was we did not tip over. We shared social activities such as birthdays and hockey games. I explicitly remember going to the Admirals game with you and Dwight. As the action was taking place on the ice, you turned to me and asked, "Who picks this music anyways?" And who can forget our discussion of Hannibal's elephants and Attila the Hun? May the end of one journey begin another adventure for you. Just remember to relax and enjoy life. Love, your second husband, Daryl. Aww.
Liz, I've worked with you for 20 years. I think it's 21 years. I remember the first day I started at Garland. It was your first day too, and I met you in the parking lot. We were both getting out of our car. We kind of exchanged what we were doing. I think you were going into 5th and I was subbing for someone. And just talking to you, I found out we had a lot in common. We both worked at a private school. We were coming from a private school, 5 years at a private school. And right then I knew I had a friend. I knew we would have a lot in common and that I'd have a friend. That's what I meant to say. Okay, I had a fun time working with you in 4th grade. And for the most part, we worked very well together. You would say we were in sync, simpatico, or whatever it was that you like to say. And we synced up every month, right until the time I got pregnant. And I think I found out I was pregnant when you missed your period. Now we're back together in 3rd grade, and I can't think of a nicer partner to work with. We make a good team, and I think we managed to stay in sync through thick and thin. One of the things I most admire about you is the way you never hold a grudge, at least not with me, and at least I couldn't tell if you did. You're always quick to forgive and forget, and I don't think I will find a partner who will do that as well as you did, and hopefully you taught me how to do this too. Also, I want to thank you for helping me and carrying the load when I had cancer last year. I couldn't have made it through without you. And remember, you taught me how to upload artifacts. And I won't forget that. Every time I upload artifacts, please taught me this. And in parting, I just have to say, go ahead. Leave me here to deal with all these crazy people.
Hi, Miss O. I just wanted to say thank you for everything that you've taught me this past year. I've learned so much, and you've been such an amazing teacher to me and to all of our kids. So thank you so much, and have a happy retirement.
Miss O, you truly have been the most amazing mentor to me. If I wouldn't have been placed in room 100 for student teaching, I know I would not be where I am today. Miss O, I mean Queen Bee. I'm honored to have had the time with you at Garland and cannot wait to share all that you've taught me in the years to come. A truly great mentor is hard to find, difficult to part with, and impossible to forget. Love you, O.
Hi, O. I just wanted to say thank you for everything that you've done for me over the last couple years, with taking over your job when you went to K5, for being my mentor for EC, me being able to go to you for advice, and just talking to you about anything. And I'm so happy that we are more than just co-workers, that we are friends. I'm really going to miss you. You really have to come visit us like you did over the summer when you came and surprised us. We were so excited to see you. One thing I'm really going to miss is us always texting each other about Scandal and being like, oh my god, I cannot believe it just happened, did you see that? and we're gonna have to find a new show to obsess over, by the way. So I'm really going to miss you. Thank you for everything. Love you. And it's not a goodbye, but it's a see you later.
Hi Kim, this is for you. Just wanted to let you know how much you're going to be missed. So you are a teacher who is driven professionally with your constant dedication, overachieving work ethic, your love of what you do. You truly have made the impact on the lives of your students. We have made a great team with both of us being task orientated, and our test scores say it all. We have definitely had some great laughs with Rainbow Dash, the bubbler incident, doing report cards till late in the night, the window well incident with your sister, and the crazy toilet paper doll, just to name a few. Lunchtime in my classroom has always been a much needed break and a stress reliever for us with all the fun we've had. To say you will be missed is such an understatement. Remember, you can always come back and substitute. From one queen to another. Enjoy all the time you'll have to do all the things that you love.
Guess where I'm at? I'm at the old house of Stacy. Stacy, come on, we can take a look at your house real quick. Of your lovely house that you had 25 beautiful years with your children, raised them from little on. Look at your house. Look, your old flowers you planted. What a beautiful memory, all good things. Come on over here. Let's take a look at your back porch. Last time, I know it's kind of hard to imagine that you had to let go of a beautiful house that you got it in, but you did good memories. Remember over here? We used to swim in the pool. Remember jumping in the pool? You're swimming, doing all this stuff, you know, get your clothes back on or something real weird. And then all of a sudden, remember all the cookouts we had? We had a nice deck here. We used to have cookouts with the family and gatherings with everybody at the beautiful home here. I just want to say a toast to you, and many more toasts, that someday we'll connect together and keep good friendships forever. Here's to you, Stacy. I love you, and you'll be my buddy forever.
Stacy, thank you for everything. You've been an inspiration to Madeline, Jocelyn, and Jacob by being their teacher and their leader and their role model. I have enjoyed working with you. I wouldn't be at Garland today if you hadn't told me how great it was when you were one of my students 30 years ago in my first class. So once again, Stacy, I wouldn't be who I am without you. You have a great retirement. I know we'll keep in touch. Take care, and I love you. And I'm going to kiss you just like somebody else did. There.
Hi, Stacy. I am brought some friends that I'm pretty sure you can guess who they are. I would like to wish you best of luck in your new adventure. Buttons, that whiny bitch, and Donovan Dignity have something to say. Well, gee, Miss Robarge, I sure hope that you have a good time in your new adventure. I'm sure gonna miss you. Woo-hoo! Right you are, Buttons. We're all going to miss Miss Robarge and her smiling face around here. Yeah, and I'm going to miss you and your smiling face and all those other things, because I am not afraid anymore because of what you taught me. Well, you know what? Miss Robarge, just like me, you are special, you are special.
Shut up, Bose.
Wait! My nut's about to fall out of my pocket. I'm so excited that you're retiring. I heard that when you retire, you get $1 million. Well, Miss Mary, you moron, that's just another myth. We're public school employees. We don't get anything. And last but not least, Early Bird has something to say. What it is, I'm not sure. Honk, honk, Miss Robarge, please, please, please don't forget about us. We love you and we're going to miss you. Unfortunately, our friend recovering Reggie couldn't be here today. The last that I heard was after your party he went on a bender and hasn't been heard from since. Best of luck to you. I love you and I will miss you. Bye.
Stacy, you have always been incredibly supportive and nurturing to me as a new educator. My fiance's mom, who's an SLP, sent me a paragraph when I began working. It describes the type of educator to find in your building your first year, and it perfectly describes you. It's called the marigold effect, and here's what it says. Many experienced gardeners follow a concept called companion planting, placing certain vegetables and plants near each other to improve growth for one or both plants. For example, rose growers plant garlic near their roses because it repels bugs and prevents fungal diseases. Among companion plants, the marigold is one of the best. It protects a wide variety of plants from pests and harmful weeds. If you plant a marigold besides most any garden vegetable, that vegetable will grow big, strong, and healthy, protected and encouraged by its marigold. Marigolds exist in our schools as well, encouraging, supporting, and nurturing growing teachers, or SLPs, on their way to maturity. If you can find at least one marigold in your school, stay close to them. You will grow. Find more than one, and you will positively thrive. Few teachers will be lucky enough to be planted close to a marigold. Being assigned to one as a mentor, co-teacher, or team leader will be rare. You will have to seek them out. I didn't. You can identify them by the way they congratulate you on arrival, rather than asking why anyone would want this God-forsaken job, or by the way their offers to help sound sincere, or just by how you feel when you're with them. Are you calmer, more hopeful, excited to start a new task? Comfortable asking questions, even the ones that seem stupid? If you feel good around this person, chances are they have some marigold qualities. Stacy, marigold doesn't describe you perfectly. I don't know it does. I was fortunate to be planted near you because we have shared so many students and so many IEPs together. Thank you for maintaining your calm sense of demeanor, positivity, and passion for what you do. Thank you for listening and always being willing to help. In fact, insisting upon helping me when I didn't want to ask for it. Thank you so much. You will be missed. I'd also like to give a little shout out to Kim and Liz. Kim, my favorite part about you is definitely not when you put fake poop in Megan Mosley's room and laughed as you watched me scream about it. My favorite part about you is your matter-of-fact and sage advice. I found myself going to you for advice this year, and whenever I carried out your advice, things turned out okay. So thank you so much for that. Liz, I didn't get to work super closely with you, but when I did, I really enjoyed your kindness and your sense of humor. You could always lighten a tense mood in an IEP and after an IEP. So thank you.
3. My dear friend Stacy, thank you for all your help, support, guidance, and love you have shown to me over the years. It all began when I met you when I was 12 years old and you were my counselor at MTA camp. From there, we have spent many great years together, 39 to be exact, and words cannot express how grateful I am for having you in my life all these years. I will never forget when I looked up from my seat at my high school graduation into the bleachers, only to see you sitting there with my family. I will never forget when you were there for many of the toughest times in my life. The death of my brother Todd, who thought the world of you, and my parents, who considered you one of the family. I will never forget the day that I decided to follow in my mentor's footsteps and become a special education teacher. At that time, I only hoped to be half as good an educator as you. I will never forget all your valuable contributions and useful advice that you have given me throughout all these years. It will forever be remembered. Stacy, you are an exceptional teacher who is highly committed to promoting discipline and excellence in the education sector. Your outstanding advice and effort towards bringing out the best in your students is immeasurable. Thank you for being very passionate about teaching our future business leaders, or maybe even a president, everything that they needed to know, and for making your class always engaging and fun to learn in. We will all really miss you and your special teaching skills. Thank you for your inspiration to all, young and old. Throughout your stay at Garland and your career, you've worked so hard to provide all a happy life, and you've been there to help and give useful advice. And you did all these without ever hesitating or complaining, and with a smile on your face. I can't tell you how painful it was when I heard that you were retiring. You have been an inspiration to me my entire life and a mentor that I always looked up to. It's indeed a great pleasure to share this special time with you. You are a tower of strength and knowledge. If the world can have more people like you, indeed, the world would be a much better place to make a living. A great deal of who makes up me and who I am today is because of you. I pray God gives you the strength and wisdom to continue the good work you are known for in the next chapter in your life. When I think of Garland, my good friend, I think of you. All your knowledge, vision, passion, love, and vision and wisdom that you have imparted is a treasure that will remain in all our hearts forever. I will try to truly follow your path to greatness. I will really miss you, but I also know that our 39 years of friendship does not end here. I wish you all the very best for the rest of your life as you move on to the next chapter of your life. I am going to end with 2 quotes that remind me of you. To the world, you may be just a teacher, but to your students, you are a star. And the best teachers to teach from the heart, not from the book. Relax, enjoy, I love you.
Go.
We'll miss you.
From the K4 team.
Thank you for all you've done. We love you.
Thanks.
We love you.
We're gonna miss you.
Okay, love you guys. We will miss you terribly. Congratulations.
Thank you. We love you all. We'll miss you guys.
And thanks so much for all of your years and dedication at MPS. You guys enjoy. You have earned it.
Thank you. We'll miss you.
Thank you. We'll miss you.
Thanks for everything. We'll miss you.
Thank you for everything, Kim, Liz, and Stace.
Good morning. Just by chance, I had an opportunity to come in and contribute to this retirement video for 3 outstanding educators, Miss Davis, Miss Robarge, and Miss O. Can't thank you enough what you've done for Garland Schools. Can't thank you enough for what you've done for me. And the honest answer is you cannot be replaced. There will be people that will fill your shoes, they will take your rooms, but you will never, ever, ever be replaced. So best wishes always.
Alright, I've got a poem today called Because of You, written by Heather Price, modified by me, so please forgive me because I'll be reading from this. Because of you, many children felt loved. Because of you, many children believe they can reach the stars. Because of you, many children have found laughter and smiles. Because of you, many children have felt worthwhile. Because of you, many children have learned love. Because of you, many children learn to read, write, and do arithmetic. Whew. Because of you, many children were safe from words and hands that could harm. Because of you, many children have and will continue to make a difference along life's way. Because of you, many children's lives will forever be touched in ways you will never know and you will never see. And because of you, many children will chase after their dreams and make them come true. So thank you. Thank you for giving children the love for learning, for teaching them to believe in themselves. Whew, mama. So sorry. For giving them them food when they were hungry, mittens when they were cold, and supplies when they had none. Thank you for giving children encouragement when they needed it, and the feeling of accomplishment when they can say, I finally did it. Thank you for giving them structure, rules, and sometimes consequences, because that's how life works. Thank you for giving children the sense of fairness in what is sometimes a very unfair world. Thank you for teaching students that they are all unique, and this is what makes the world such a special place. Whew, I didn't think this was gonna happen. Sorry, guys. Thank you for giving us time, dedication, passion, and the hard work that it takes to assume one of the most frustrating, challenging, yet rewarding and important jobs in the world. Thank you for teaching so many students over the years. Thank you for leaving such an amazing legacy of kindness, love, and laughter. You have made me personally want to be a better teacher and person, just watching you teach with patience and love. I hope you know how truly loved and valued you are, and how missed you will be. You are so deserving of a nice, relaxing retirement. So for you, all of my friends, class is finally dismissed. Happy retirement.